Day 20, that means the mightiest army list. Let's start with that, alright? The world's mightiest armies. South Argentina, that's me, 31%. I've got 1/3 of the whole armies in the world. What? That's crazy, man. Borneo is second with 12, South Africa 9, Finland 8, Sweden 8, United Kingdom 7, Papua New Guinea 7, Japan 4. And the other nations, they don't really matter because they are AI. You can see that I am the only one who has been benefiting from this giant coalition war that is going on in Africa, Europe and Asia. I've been expanding at my own leisure into North America. You can see my economy is just so crazy. I have so many resources, man. Damn! Let me see what units I have. Still 19 level 3 infantry, 1 anti-tank, 27 level 5 subs, 30 level 3 naval bombers, 64 level 3 militia, 10 level 3 cruisers, 40 level 5 anti-air, 21 maxed out armored cars, level 5, 30 railroad guns, 31 medium tanks level 3, 31 interceptors level 5, 24 attack bombers level 3, 10 railroad guns level 3, another 18 armored cars that need to be upgraded, 20 light tanks that need to be upgraded, 1 infantry that I've inherited somewhere that I can upgrade. Okay, and then still the rest of the cards units and the tank destroyer that I've received from Colombia. Let me switch on the nation's colors. I've got a reveal on the units of South Africa. It's not impressive. Basically, he's putting all his units in the ocean, as you can see. That's pretty sad. He's putting all his units in the ocean. I've got Japan who asked me for help. He wants me to join his coalition. Everything's starting to fall apart. He's saying, yeah, it is. I mean, Southwest Africa and South Africa joined the game with South China. South China got ganged up on. Southwest Africa got nuked 3 times by the United Kingdom at day 16. Gave up. And so we have South Africa who's being left alone. Together with his alliance mates Japan and Borneo, who have too much confidence but too little experience. He chose to save his stats like many players do now. I also have a reveal on Borneo, which I like a lot less. Let me show you. In the first glance he went for a traditional Pan-Asian army, but then 15 heavy tanks, 32 attack bombers, 12 level 1 medium tanks, 6 level 2 medium tanks, 7 level 3 medium tanks, a lot of motorized infantry as well, high level, 3 level 3 and 13 level 4 motorized infantry, railroad gun. This guy is playing like Axis Doctrine, man, really. Anyhow, but what I'm not liking is that he's sending units over here to my south. I'm prepared, man. I'm prepared. And then he's also sending battleships, 10 battleships. I mean, this guy doesn't use destroyers. I mean, why use destroyers? It doesn't make sense, right? They would slow down your battleships. Also 10 over here, no destroyers, no interceptors. I mean, why have interceptors to protect your bombers, right? You don't need it. He's very confident. Texted me that I'm not gonna be able to beat unless I use gold. I'm like, okay, dude, live in a fairy tale. Also, UK has almost been kicked out, but I need to be very careful with this dude. As you can see on the screenshot, he tried to attack 2 stacks of 4 armored cars with atomic bombers nonetheless. Who on earth would attack 4 armored cars with an atomic bomber? That's not very economically interesting. But then again, UK uses gold, so he doesn't care. To stop his golding ass, I have destroyed all the buildings in St. John's. Sorry, dude. I mean, I've asked him. I've sent him a message. I told him in advance that I would attack him. I notified him not to use gold because that I would gladly flatten all his buildings if he didn't treat me fairly. And then he's like, yeah, I got nuclear bombers. Well, you didn't have an I had a reveal. That's a fact. So you produced 2 of those very fast. Same situation with his 10 level 2 rocket fighters. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Freaking hell. I hope he's not gonna use any more gold against me. I hope he got a message, right? Also, there are a couple of units over here in the north. And he's sending more over. So I'm gonna have to keep tabs on this guy. But I have so many units, man. I have 378 units. Borneo only has 160. And I know that he's coming, man. I'm gonna defeat all his units that he sends to me. Hopefully hopefully also he will get the message like UK. I mean, that Southeast Asian coalition over here, it is falling apart, man. Finland and Sweden are pushing deeper and deeper into Asia, overstretching. I need to start producing battleships and destroyers soon so I can escort a part of my army to Europe, ravage their core provinces. That would be fun. Usually players quit when their core provinces get ravaged, right? Let those overstretch themselves into Asia, make them give up, may they push Borneo and Japan to abandonment of the game, then only have 3 players left to deal with. Ravage their cores, done. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Then again, with Golders, you never know.
The next day.
Oh, hi again, how are you? We are now 1 hour and 25 minutes into day 21. I have a reveal on the units of the United Kingdom, on the units of Borneo, and also on Japan. So let's get started, I guess. I'm gonna switch on the nation colors so that we can see the nations more easily. Let's start with Borneo. Borneo is still coming over here with those units. They're gonna arrive in 10 hours. His sub is also on the way. It's gonna arrive a little sooner. And as you can see, I've got my naval bombers ready to intercept those units. I don't think it's a false march because so far I've been able to intercept his 10 battleships over here. I'm moving now my 10 subs that are here over here to the north because, well, battleships, they're not protected with destroyers. So why protect those, you know? It rarely happens that users that play with battleships protect them correctly with destroyers and cruisers because it's too expensive. I'm gonna take over the last provinces here of Montana, declared war to him. I want to clean up America as fast as possible so that I can focus on the UK, because the UK, that is a whole other matter. We are day 21 and this dude, he has 2 atomic rockets. Atomic rockets at day 21. What? Yeah, allies, they can produce them 2 days earlier, right? So he has access on them at day 20. However, first you need to research atomic bomb level 3. Takes 2 days, 20 hours, is very expensive. And then you also need to research nuclear rocket level 1, which also takes 2 days, 20 hours. So that's 4 days, 40 hours. And the unit itself takes another 20 hours to produce. And not only that, but to be able to unlock the rocket, you need to research rocket research, right? Level 1, 20 hours. Level 2, 1 day, 2 hours. Level 3, 1 day, 10 hours. Level 4, 1 day, 18 hours. I mean, he could have done that in advance, but I seriously doubt it, knowing that he codes a lot of atomic bombers and rockets and everything else. He has now 106 units. That's nothing. That's nothing, man. I'm gonna select them all. I've already showed them to you earlier. You can see a high-level tank destroyers, heavy tanks, more heavy tanks. But his naval bombers are only level 3, his destroyers only level 3. Well, his navy is low level. Why? Because, well, he's going for nuclear technology, so you have less research slots available. However, that doesn't affect him as he uses gold. There are here in Africa marks, one over here in the newspaper. When I select United Kingdom yesterday, which was at almost 6 a.m. at my time, the United Kingdom has attacked South Africa with a nuclear bomb in Uganda. Another one over here in Mwatate, and he killed his own light tank brigade that has been destroyed by the 31st Atomic Squadron in Tabora. Here, Tabora. Oh, that must have been collateral damage, I guess. So those 2 nuclear bombers that were here that tried to attack 4 armored cars have been used against South Africa. That's very good. Use them against him, man. United Kingdom will soon have all of Africa because they're not playing well, man. Look at that. 2 motorized infantry level 3, 2 medium tanks level 3 stacked with a freaking slow artillery level 2. Why would you do that, man? Come on. And don't use the attack function. It's not good. Parked planes. Borneo, he doesn't use interceptors. I don't know why. And then Japan, look at that. He made a wall, but with only battleships. He has no destroyers, man. Sometimes he protects them with low-level submarines, but that's it. Here he has a couple of naval bombers, but they're only level 2, one of them. Oh, here he has a destroyer. Oh, it's a cruiser. Come on, man. Why would you do that? I could just take 10 Axis subs, and I could just ram into his whole naval blockade. It would be gone, man. He would never see me coming. He doesn't have destroyers. My biggest fear is actually that the United Kingdom, Sweden, Finland, Borneo and Japan might realize that they have enough points for the win. All they have to do is take out the remaining provinces of Southwest Africa. South Africa, take over Sumatra, take over Yugoslavia, they're gonna have enough points for the win. So I cross my fingers that these two coalitions continue to fight each other. Because as soon as I've taken care here of our dear friend Borneo, Alberta and Saskatchewan, I'm gonna move on the United Kingdom. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications. I want to say a warm thank you to my members and elite members for supporting this channel.